Sometimes your spirit knows the truth long before your eyes do. When God unsettles you, He's not confusing you, He's protecting you. The uneasiness you feel, the heaviness that lingers, the worrying you can't explain, those are not coincidences. Discernment is not fear, it is mercy. When peace leaves, pay attention. When God reveals truth, believe Him. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Grab your gloves because we're about to pour some magic. My name is Tammy, and I'm so glad you joined the cast with me today. We're going to pour these molds that one of my subscribers has sent me. They are so cute. This is an apple, a pencil, and then here's one that has a bee and some flowers on it. And then this one right here is plain, so you can create that one how you'd like. And then there's another mold that came with it that has this Christmas gift, I guess. It looks like it has a bow right there. That would be my guess, that would be like a Christmas gift. And then here's one that has a pencil right up top there. That's really cute. So I'm not going to pour this one today. But we are going to pour the bee, the pencil, and the apple. And then I got in a package from Bond Crafter. And inside the box, you're not going to believe what I found. Look at this. It says on the outside, butterfly mold, new. I think this, I could be wrong, but I think it's one of their crystal molds. So let's open it up together and see. Oh, wow. Do y'all see that? We're definitely pouring this today. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited. Definitely excited. I don't think I've seen this one. Let me look right quick. Yeah, I just went and checked on their website, and they have 3 that are available right now. They have the teddy bear, the butterfly, and the conch. But the little trinket box with the lid in the bottom, that one has out of stock on it. I was told by my rep that it can't just come from me that you all want the turtle back. It has to come from you too. So if you'll go on their website and let them know that you want the turtle back, then it will help get the turtle back. I can't just tell them that you want it back. You all have to go and let them know too. So I was told that by my rep, so I thought I'd pass that on to you. But the turtle, although it's very cute, that's not my favorite out of the ones that they have. The conch is actually my favorite. It's really big and nice. I mean, it's really nice. I have a video where I poured this. I'll try to find it and throw the title up here for you in case you'd like to go check that video out before you would like to purchase the seashell conch mold. But this one's my favorite. The turtle would be my second favorite. And I don't have any of the other ones, but I just got the little butterfly one that they sent me today. So we'll check that one out and see what we think of it. And you can use my discount code, which I'll bop up here for you, and save you some money on the molds while you're there if you want to get one of them from Bond Crafter's website. And that will definitely knock a chunk off of your total. I've got my resin mixed up and split up how I want it. I'm using the Bond Crafter epoxy resin. It has a part A and a part B. So I mixed up, let's see how many, I mixed up 4 ounces total because I didn't know how much would use the first time. We're going to do these first and then the other 2 next. I will throw their link down below and my discount code up here in the corner if you'd like to give this resin a go. So we're going to do the pencil first. I'm going to turn it this way for a minute. The eraser on the pencil, I want to do in this Shibascura pink from Eye Candy. I'm probably chopping that up, but hey, I tried. And we don't need a whole lot for that. So I'm just going to mix up a little bit in this cup right here. That's a perfect color for an eraser, don't you think? I think so. Next, we're going to do the little line in the pencil right here. And I'm going to do that in silver. So I want to use my Super Sparkle Silver from Laura's Art Corner. This is a reflection glitter. And if you haven't tried these reflection glitters, you really need to try them. You will be very surprised. They are beautiful. She's got several colors in them. I think it's 7 or 8 different colors. I'll throw her website down below, the link, and then I have a discount code you can use, and I'll put it up here in the corner to save you some money. We're just going to mix everything up and then pour it. Next is going to be the pencil part, and of course we want that to be yellow. Unless we have a Lisa Frank pencil, you know. But hey, we don't have one of those, so we're going to go with just typical yellow. So I'm going to use my yellow here. I think this is a Renfio brand. I'll pop it up here for you if I don't forget. If I forget, just nudge me and I'll get the link for you. So that's going to be our pencil part. Really pretty yellow. Next up is going to be this part of the pencil, and that's where you sharpen it at. You know, the shavings that come off when you sharpen it, that's this color. So what I thought we might do there is after we pour our colors in, we'll brush in this Brilliant Gold by Pearl X to do that part. That was my best idea on that. And then the tip here is going to be the lead. So we need to get a color out for the lead. And I think that's probably going to be like a dark silver, or because pencil lead is not really black. It's like a dark gray, right? So we're going to use this silver from Pearl X. Or we could just do the glitter. Yeah, we'll just do the glitter for the tip. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so I'm going to spritz my mold with some alcohol, and that's going to help out with any bubbles forming on the edges or the bottom. Get you down a little bit so you can see. So let's go ahead and put the eraser part in. Now I'm just filling in the little sections that they have sectioned off, and then when this cures for about 3 hours, we'll go ahead and pour the mold and top it off. Okay, now we're going to go in with the silver here. The next is going to be the yellow. And then next will be the tip of the pencil. Let me turn it around. What? Let's take the heat gun, heat it up, and then it'll move around in every corner and crevice of the mold. Now when we spritz the alcohol, it's definitely going to move it. See there? It moved into every place that it was not. That alcohol breaks the surface tension, and it just makes that resin run. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to let that alcohol dry, and then we'll go ahead and brush on this gold. But now let's step on over here to the apple. I'm going to use this antique bronze for the stem of the apple. I think that'll be pretty. What do you think? And then the leaf is going to be green. So let's get a little bit of resin out for the leaf. I think that's plenty. And there are 2 greens in the Super Sparkle. So let's do there's a lime and then a green. Let's do the green. And I just got a big old scoop. Now let's stir that up. This is the reflection glitter. If you can see that, but it is gorgeous. And the camera does not do this glitter any justice. Okay, now the apple. And we're going to use Laura's Red Jubilee Hollow for the apple. All right, I'm not sure how much we'll need, so we'll just start with that. And there's a piece of that green glitter in there. I need to get it out. Okay. We've probably got way too much here. If you love red, you will love this Red Jubilee Hollow. Man, it is gorgeous. And I got a little bit down there, but I'm not going to worry about it on the apple part. But I am going to take some tape and get it out of that leaf that I just dropped it in. I got a little bit over here. Okay. Now I'm going to spritz some alcohol, just like we did over there. And let's go ahead and do our stem. And now let's do our leaf. I don't want to get too much in there and make it run down into the apple. So I think we're going to leave it at that. Now let's do our apple. we have a little bit of resin left over from this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the butterfly out. And we're going to spritz a little bit of alcohol in there. You really shouldn't spray alcohol in your handmade molds. So that's totally up to you whether you do it or not. But I'm going to, because they really bubble up really bad. So we're just going to put all of this in here. So I'm just going to dip in there and get some out. And then I want the butterfly to be real colorful, because it's going to be so sparkly that it's going to be hard to see what's inside of it unless you were to do it colors. So I want to take these right here and put them in there. So people would be like, I wonder what's in there. Like, what is that? Now, we won't need to add anything else to it. Just fill it up. Okay, I'm going to mix up some more resin, and then we're going to start on the other ones. We forgot to brush in the pencil tip up there. Well, that wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I hope it turns out pretty. I have some more resin mixed up, and it's separated into cups. So I picked out this Sunflower Yellow by Resin, MICA from Laura's Art Corner, Super Sparkle Gold from Laura's Art Corner, and then my Pearl X Carbon Black, and that's for the bee. And then I'm going to pick out some colors for our flowers, but we're going to use this Super Sparkle Gold for the center of the flowers. So let's go ahead and get those colors mixed up. I'm going to move this so I don't get any colors in it. Okay, we'll do that for the black. That for the yellow. And we don't need a lot of glitter because we don't have much to use it on. Let's use some neon colors for the flowers. Choose this dark purple. Well, it's not dark purple, it's just purple. And really, you should mix these up in some alcohol first. But I'm going to see if we can get them to blend. Without putting them in any alcohol. And this is what we have left. It's not much, so we're just going to put it on in there. And let's go ahead and do the bee first, and then we'll do the flowers next. So I'm going to spritz a little bit of alcohol in there. And we'll put a little bit of gold right there. Let me switch to one of my sticks so we don't get a whole clump of it in there. And then let's do black for the bee's head. And then let's see, put a black line there and one there. And then we'll do this wing in yellow. Oh, that's a beautiful yellow. I should have used this yellow for our pencil too. I forgot how beautiful it is. I have to put some right down here. And then right there. And we'll put gold right there. I mean the glitter there. And then I want a set of glitter wings. Do the centers of the flowers. Okay, now we're going to do the flowers. And I just want them to be colorful, so let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got 5 colors. Yellow. And then we'll do this one, pink. Do this one blue. Okay, what we have left over out of the neon colors, I'm going to, it's not a lot, but I don't want to waste it. And I filled up some extra molds of other stuff that we had left over here. So I'm just going to put it in the butterfly, what we had left over. I don't know if it's going to fill it up, but I thought it might be pretty to do it that way. It did not fill it up, so we need a little bit more resin, and I think that's going to be pretty. Okay, I got more resin, so let's go ahead and fill this up. There we go. And if it comes out looking like who done it and why, I didn't do it. I'm going to just move those colors just a little bit on top there. Let me show you. And now I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to, I do want to play in it. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not. Okay. I think that'll do it. I'll meet you back when these have cured for about 3 hours, and then we'll go ahead and top the molds off. See you later. I just went outside and I seen this in my mailbox. So it's from Laura's Art Corner because that's her logo. So let's see what she sent us. I love her little bags. Aren't they so cute? Pen has a fidget spinner on top. 4 days of anxiety. LOL, love ya. Oh wow, stop it. I definitely need that. I'll be sitting in my chair and just a flicking it. Just a thinking. Yep, that'd be me. Thank you, Laura. That's cute. Oh, wow. We got a mold. Oh, isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. Thank you, Laura. This is so pretty. Yeah, we'll have to pour that soon. See what we can do with it. I'm thinking, I was gonna pour it in MICA resin, but I don't want to do that because it'll mess the mold up, and then it'll have to always be an eco resin mold. So let's pour it in epoxy first, and then we'll see what we think. Okay? Found this little jar right here. So whatever's in here, I'm going to put it over in there. Oh, look at that. Can't wait to use those in something. So yeah, if you have any ideas for this mold, put them in the comment section below. And your idea might be the one to try. What would you like to see? We're back, and it's time to do our last pour on these. I've chosen to go black and white with this one. So I'm going to use my Mod Podge black. This is a very rich dark black, and I love it in alcohol ink. Then I'm going to use my Mother of Pearl mica powder for the white. I think both of those paired together behind this will be beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in my Mother of Pearl in this cup. and then my alcohol ink in that cup. It sure does stink, though. Yeah, it's got this smell to it that it stinks. I mean, it's not loud, but you definitely can smell it when you're mixing it. Okay. Let's see here. We probably can get one more done with the resin we have. So let's go ahead and see how much we can get in there of this, and that'll let us know how much it's going to take to fill the other two up, I think. Oh, they're different sizes, though. That apple's pretty big. So, yeah, they're all going to be different. Doesn't have it anywhere written on it how much it takes. But I can see some neon clumps right there. You see it? I don't see it in any but the... Yeah, there's one in the yellow right there. See it? And 2 in the orange. So let's go ahead and spritz some alcohol down. I'm using 99% isopropyl alcohol. I clean in my craft room with 91%, but using it in my projects, I use the 91% because 91% alcohol is very expensive. So you don't want to be cleaning with it. And let me know if you like using alcohol ink over mica or pigment paste. The alcohol ink looks the best to me. All right, I'm going to move this one and bring the other one over, or I probably could just scoot it right there. That way I don't have to move it. I don't want to risk spilling it. Then we'll run and get the other one. Okay, we're going to use on the apple, Candy Apple Blossom and Red Tulip Sparkle from Laura's Art Corner. Both of these are her micas, her colors. Okay, I got a little bit of resin in my cup here. And we're going to mix the Candy Apple Blossom and the Red Tulip Sparkle together. With us mixing them together, can you see how beautiful that is? There's a lot of people that really, really love that Candy Apple Blossom that I'm using. This Candy Apple Blossom. I don't know if we'll have any left over or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all up in this cup because this apple is really big. I mixed up 6 ounces. So I'm going to say that they hold 3 ounces apiece. What do you, yeah, that explains it because we don't have anything left. Nothing. And both of these are full. I'm not going to add any more to this one because it's full. Yeah. So they take 3 ounces a piece. Now this one I'm not so sure because it looks like it's a little bit smaller. But then again, it could be deeper or something. I don't know. We'll have to see if this one holds the same or not. We're going to use the Sunflower Yellow again by Resin in the pencil. And we're going to have some funny looking in that area. It's going to look funny, but it may look realistic. So let's don't trip out yet. I thought about wiping it clean and doing that part by itself and letting it cure and then pouring the yellow over it, but I thought it might work out in our favor, so I'm just going to leave it be. And I got 2 scoops of that because we got quite an area to fill. Alright, I'm going to stop right there because we need some more. And go ahead and put it in here. And just get the rest of this yellow out of this cup. Perfect. Now we're going to take the heat gun, move it across it, and pop any surface bubbles. Spritz some alcohol to pop the surface bubbles. And then I will meet you back for demold. See you later. It's demold time, and we've got a bunch to demold. I had some extras for you for a surprise. These are 2 of my new molds. They're pendants. So, or you could do keychains, pendants, keychains, whatever. So we're going to check these out. They have like the geode edge. So I'm excited about those. And I poured another one of the cameo pieces for my bracelet. Hopefully that turns out better. And then one of my crabs. I'm going to put this mold in my shop soon. I think it's really cute. What do you think? Here we go. Let's do the apple first because I think I'm going to be a little bummed about it. I think the glitter seeped into the apple, but let's check it out. I think these are going to be so stinking cute. I mean, maybe not mine, but you know what I mean. The concept of them. Oh, it's not too bad. We can fix that by putting something there. Most definitely. That turned out so pretty, didn't it? Then we could put... Let's put the yellow in it. Isn't that sweet? Now, y'all know I got to decorate it up a little bit. We got to fix that with something. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to be thinking on it here in a minute. Okay, that's the apple. Now let's get the pencil out. I'm a little worried about this area on the pencil, but let's get to it. Oh, it didn't turn out bad at all. That is so cute. Let's put the pink in this one. That is so sweet. I love it. Absolutely love it. I guess it goes this way. Yeah, because it's got the little thing right here. See that? Where you pick one up and pull it off. I thought about putting something funny in this area. I may still do it. Something funny along the lines of, your sticky notes are out, time to restock, but something funnier. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I just got to think about it a little bit. That's the pencil. Now, I think this one's going to be my favorite, so I saved it for last. I don't know, though. It may not be. Who knows? Okay. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Look at that. I love it. Now, can you tell the difference in alcohol ink versus mica powder? See how it behaves a little bit different? Drop it in the comment section below if you see what I'm talking about. And if you haven't tried that yet, give it a try and let me know what you think. Take your black alcohol ink and mix it, kind of do a little swirl like I did with the white, and tell me what you think versus mica powder and white. Do both of them and see what you think. And then we're going to take the blue sticky notes and bring that blue flower out a little bit more. This one sits this way. That is so pretty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's set that one right there. Now let's get to our extras. Let's get our butterfly. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it. And then I'm gonna push up from the bottom. And then grab it and ease it out. Just like that. Simple, easy. Oh, it turned out cute. But look, some of our black fell off of the center into there. I knew that was going to happen. Yep. But overall, I think it's really pretty. Really pretty. I didn't put this in the pressure pot. I did not put the resin through my bubble remover machine. That is so pretty. What do you think? Very colorful. It sits up like that. Cute, cute, cute. I'll drop the link down below if you'd like to check this mold out. And I have a discount code I'll put up here that you can, it'll take off some money from your total and help you out a little bit. Okay, let's set that right there. That is so pretty. Now, let's demold my cameo. I like that a lot better. Yep. But it still doesn't match the shirt I'm trying to make it for. So I'm going to redo it again. Yep. Well, I'm going to let it cure a little while before I put it in there. But that's where it's going to go. And I have our I Spy lamp domed on the bottom with one of my name inserts in it. So this is almost ready to go. Yep, almost ready to do the giveaway on it. Do y'all want to try to make a lampshade for it, or are you ready to do the giveaway? Let me know. Now let's get this little crab out. I get bubbles in his legs sometimes. Yep. I did it again. I got bubbles in his little legs. It's because I poured it in 3 different pours. And I got some trapped in there. And I poured this one too high. Yep. I was thinking, hey, that don't look right. See, that part right there is risen a little bit more than the rest. And you're not supposed to pour over that. And I did. That's how it's kind of supposed to look. But it's super cute crab. Okay, next up, I poured these little flowers that I made. And I got a bubble right there. The resin was really thick. It had been sitting out a while when I poured it. So it was kind of hard. Got a little bubble in that one. Can fix that with some UV resin. Oh, there's one over there. Aren't those colors beautiful? Oh, wow. Look at that one. Got a bubble, though. That's pretty. We got bubbles in all of them. The resin was so thick. I actually thought I was going to have to throw it away. It was warming up and just getting real thick. All right, next up, I poured these. I made this mold. And I just keep my extras in a little container in here. So when I need one, I just go grab it. And I'm fixing to make a mold out of this little guy. So be on the lookout for that. He doesn't have any feet because I'm changing up a little bit. Yep, I'm going to design him myself. Okay, next up is going to be... I made some bees. I thought one of them might look cute on here somewhere. Look at that. We got bubbles. And I thought maybe we'd put a bee on some of the flowers. Might be cute. What do you think? We could even put one of my spinners on the bottom and make it spin. And if you're new to my channel and you don't know what I'm talking about, these are spinners. The little silver and gold things in there. Those. And what they do is you put them on the bottom of one of your pieces. And they spin. They make your piece spin. So I'm thinking about putting one of those on the bottom of this bee and put it somewhere on here. Maybe in that group of flowers right there. What do you think? Or in this group down here. What do you think will look the best? In that group of flowers or this group of flowers? Let me know. Oh, great. We can use this bee because it doesn't have any bubbles in it. Perfect. So let's just snip that off. clean it up a little bit. There we go. And we'll place him somewhere on there. Let me know where you think he'll look the best at. Should we put him right there on top of that bee and make him spin, kind of blend him in with that one? What do you think? Or in this group of flowers? I just think it clashes being so close to that yellow. So maybe up here if we use it in that group, or maybe down here. I can't use that. Yeah, it's just not enough room there. And that's just in the way. I just don't like it right there. But maybe somewhere up here. So let me know your thoughts. Where should we put the little bee at? Or should we just toss it and not even use that idea? Next up are my new molds. I have not poured these yet. This is the very first time. So let's get them out and see. See that edge? It's a rocky edge, like a geode. I think it's beautiful. Turned out very pretty. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you think I should place some of these molds in my shop? Would anyone be interested in these molds? Let me know in the comment section below. And then here's the other one. Really pretty. Very pretty. You know what I was thinking? This cameo would be pretty on a ring too. Wouldn't that be cute? Really cute. You could do a necklace and ring set. I was trying to find a little worm for the apple. And the only worm I have, I was pouring my little leaf mold here. It has a little caterpillar in there that turns into a butterfly. And I was thinking I could put that caterpillar on the apple up here. But then I broke this head off of the last one I was doing because I was not being patient. And it was very, very, it wasn't solid. It wasn't fully cured. And I broke the head off. So I was thinking I could drill a little hole in the leaf and stick that worm's head in the little hole, like he's coming out of a hole in the leaf. What do you think? I think that would be cute. Or should I cast a whole caterpillar and put it on the leaf? Let me know what you think. Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that part of my apple, but I'm going to figure something out. I just don't know what it's going to be right now, but I'll let you know when I do. And on my pencil here, this will be a great one to write someone's name in that area right there. But what I'm going to do is take my chain here that has my diamonds in it. And I'm going to, I love working with this chain because you can manipulate it very well. So I'm just going to take it and do it just like that. And put it on the pencil. So that's how I'm going to finish that one up. And then let me know what you think about placing the bee on a spinner and putting it on that one right there. Should I just don't take away that idea and leave it be, or what? And on this one, should I drill a hole in the leaf and put the little caterpillar head coming out of it? Or should I put a whole caterpillar on it? And how would you fix this right here? Let me know in the comment section below. And let me know what you think about this beautiful butterfly. Let me know which is your favorite make out of today's video. And it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends. Enjoy your weekend.